Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. We are in Mercury retrograde, and I just wanted to do a video regarding something that I find to be very important during Mercury retrograde. But this is not a Mercury retrograde video, so it's actually far more important than that. The clickbait and the rage bait that I see happening in the witch talk community sorry about the sweat, but I just got done with like a half an hour run on all social media platforms. It's not just here. That's 95% of what people are clicking on. So, and it can feel exciting and like you're part of something when you click on that stuff, and a lot of us are used to our environments or our childhoods being filled with arguments and chaos, and we can actually be used to that feeling and feel uncomfortable with peace and calmness. And I'm 43 years old. I grew up in a very chaotic home. That is something I had to work a lot on, was no longer craving that. And one way that we can easily start to detach from that is to not give in to the clickbait and the rage bait on these platforms that is coming out of a community that is supposed to be teaching you and helping you and teaching you how to reset your life, teaching you how to get the most out of your magic, teaching you how to use your magic. The chaos and the rage bait, and by rage bait, mostly what I'm seeing is these people sort of doing these rebuttals to how other people practice, or corrections to other people's practices. And it's not done in a positive or encouraging or respectful manner. It's usually very insulting and degrading, demeaning. And I think these are all words that we would like to avoid, those types of feelings and people in our lives. So my point is that while those videos may seem funny and they may get you riled up, and that may initially feel like energy and passion towards a subject, it is really chaos permeating your body. Think of it like when you chop up a clove of garlic, and you know how that seeps into your skin, the oil seeps into your skin and you smell like that. Whatever you are watching on these apps, that is exactly what it does to your mind, and it goes into the cells of your body, and it is in anything that you are trying to affirm or manifest. It is the wrong way to manifest. It is the wrong place to get energy from. It is a negative place to absorb energy from. And when that overtakes the feeds, there are people in your community who have devoted their careers on these platforms to making safe, calm, peaceful, educational places. There's no drama, there's no rebuttals, there's no arguments. There is simply experience, knowledge, sometimes an opinion here or there, because it is our personal platforms, recommendations, tips on how to do things, suggestions on books. That rage bait is stealing real teachers from your feed, and you are not able to access us or see us, okay? Because it is so heavily saturated with the chaos. Those types of channels and content and posts and videos do not want to teach you anything. After that video is over, it has not taught you anything. All it has done is given you a cheap hit of dopamine. It's riled you up for 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 minutes, whatever, and elevated your heart rate, and you're agitated, you're aggravated, you're angry, you're upset, and you then move on to your next interaction or your next task, or say your magical work, and that is the vibration that you have. So this Mercury retrograde, and really every month, every week, just think about curating your feed and making sure you are watching content that is something that is going to nurture your life and your practice and enrich your life and your practice. Something that overall sustains you and makes you feel good. It doesn't hype you up and then jack you back down, and hype you up and jack you back down, because it's just the wrong type of stimulant. It's just the wrong access. It's the wrong way to do this. So take some time for yourself today. Get outside. Get a little sunshine on your face. That is the absolute best way to heal and renew your cells and cleanse yourself and reset. Maybe think about cleaning up your feed, okay? And if there are practitioners that you followed that you haven't seen in a while, take a second to search for them. Go in, find their content, give them a few likes, send them a comment, get back in touch with them, okay? I would like our feeds to become more nurturing and peaceful and educational and informed, and a place where you all can thrive and where you are uplifted and motivated and helped in your daily life and your spiritual path. And the only way that you can do that is by giving your attention to the positive and not the negative. So be very aware when something is rage bait. There's a lot of videos that are just, you click on them and they are instantly, screaming or shouting an opinion at you, or they're very aggressive and animated. And I just want you to be aware of what that does to your nervous system. You may not think it is doing anything, and that is incorrect. So have value for yourself and the self-worth to curate what you allow into your eyes and into your mind and into your ears with the content that you are watching, particularly when it is supposed to be from a spiritual place or a spiritual practitioner. I hope you all have a beautiful and blessed week, and I will be on here again soon.